Tatjana Kelly. And Michelle Yang. Congratulations to our CJSF honorary members. Give one more big hand. The competition for 8th grade valedictorian was especially fierce this year. As a matter of fact, the 3 students at the very top could not be separated. They all earned a perfect 4.0 grade point average. So this year, we have 3 very deserving valedictorians. Our first valedictorian for the 8th grade class of 2012 is Tatjana Kelly.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. There are several ways a person can interpret that phrase, but in my opinion, it really represents this year's 8th grade class. To me, the saying means that in order to make the journey, whatever yours may be, you need to overcome the fear of taking that first step, the fear of the unknown. Unfortunately, that step is the hardest to take. When my room is a complete mess and I need to clean it, the hardest part is to start. I always feel overwhelmed and just start to stall. But once I finally begin, it gets a lot easier. Even though cleaning isn't technically as difficult, I believe that it definitely shows the feeling of being overwhelmed. I also felt extremely overwhelmed when I was given the role of Ugly in our school musical Honk. I felt as though I had no idea what I was doing, and there I was, being compared to a double cast partner who had 3 years of experience on her. I was new! But with all the commitment I put into it, I ended up having a blast. Even though it was difficult with all the rehearsals and keeping up with schoolwork, it was totally worth every second of it. For all the new friends I made, the new experiences, and the thrill of having an audience applaud us all. Every year we are told, oh, be prepared, 6th grade is completely different. And I'm telling you, 7th grade is so not the same. But in reality, it's not that different. Now here we are at the end of middle school, and yet again we are being told that our learning lives are going to change. Just the thought of high school is frightening and overwhelming, but it's also very exciting. I remember as a little kid looking up at all the high schoolers and wanting to be them. And here we are, finally promoting to high school. They say time flies when you're having fun, and for me, it has flown faster than the speed of light. But I cannot honestly say that it has all been fun. Of course, there's been drama and tears and family issues. I've lost and made friends. I've cried over silly things. I've had arguments over stupid reasons. But we've held it so far, so why not another 4 years? At times it felt as though it was the end of the world. I remember being the shy, nerdy girl who was picked on. I had almost no self-esteem or confidence in myself. Once, someone told me that I looked silly in a skirt, and so for the rest of the year, I never wore it to school again. Thankfully, I got over it, because I realized that it is so much better to speak up and be embarrassed than it is to regret not saying anything at all. I'm still shy, but not nearly as much. At least now I can talk to people, and NCAA helped me achieve that. It seems like only yesterday I was getting ready to come to NCAA with butterflies in my stomach, wondering who my new friends were going to be and what I was going to do. Then bam! Just a few more days left of school. What? Where have I been? Now that high school is just around the corner, it is time for us to take our first steps into the unknown. It is time for us to stand up, look at the world straight in the eye, and say hello. We don't know what is going to happen in the future, but if we did, wouldn't that take the fun he's growing up? Doctor Who was right on when he said, "It won't be quiet, it won't be safe, and it won't be calm. But I'll tell you what it will be. The trip of a lifetime." Thank you.
That's a great speech, but I think she's in a hurry to get out of here.
Right on,
We now give an award for being one of the 8th grade valedictorians for the class of 2012.